When I was in youth ministry many years ago, I saw the most amazing demonstration of this I've ever seen in my life. I was challenging young people to tell their friends about Jesus Christ. There was a young lady in our club in Denver by the name of Beth. Beth is what is termed in original Hebrew a space cadet. A sweet child. But I mean, she just was flakier than all get out. You say, are you mocking her? No, I've told you I'm not okay. She wasn't okay either. God isn't looking for okay people. He's looking for people that'll trust him. So I'm challenging them to share the message of Christ with their friends. Beth comes into my office, tears streaming down her face. She said, I don't know what to do. I said, Beth, what's the matter? She said, I have so many friends, I just don't know what to do. I said, Beth, pick one. And I'm serious. She went, oh. She said, I don't know what to say. I said, Beth, talk to her about what Jesus has done for you. Bring her to a meeting, why don't you? And afterwards, just talk to her. So Beth decided she was going to get this now, witness. She was going to witness. That thing you do. You know, witness is not, let me tell you something. You are witnessing from the moment you get up until the moment you go to bed. Witness is not something you do on a certain time of the week. It's a way you live. And most people get scared to death about witnessing because they think of it as this little thing. They're waiting now. They got it in their pocket. This is my witness, and I'm waiting for opportunity. Let's see. Is this the time I should witness? And that's what Beth had done. She had a little tract in her pocket, and she was going to witness. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm telling you, witness is greater than that. It's bigger than that. God is more involved than that. So she brought this girl to the meeting, and on the way home, she said, what do you think of the meeting? She's driving her home. And the girl said, I thought it was great, except for the Jesus part. And Beth got scared. This is going to make it harder to do the witness. She said, what do you mean? She's frightened. She's uptight. And the girl said this, God could never forgive me for what I've done. And Beth forgot about the witness part. She said, what are you talking about? Let me tell you about my life. And she shared some of the things she'd been involved in and how God had come down and rescued her from a life that was headed for certain destruction. And the girl said, boy, I wish I knew that kind of forgiveness. And Beth said, you can. And the girl said, how? And they continued talking, and finally this young lady said to Beth, will you show me how I can accept Christ, how I can know his forgiveness? And Beth said, sure. The witness was forgotten way down in the pocket. They pulled over by the side of the road, and she prayed to receive Christ. Beth came into my office on Monday, tears streaming down her face. She told me the whole story and continued to weep. I said, Beth, what's wrong? She said, now I'm done. I don't have anybody else. I'm only exaggerating a little tiny bit. I said, Beth, pick someone else. And she went, oh.